Who do you want to be?
Who do you want to be?
What do you want to be?
Who is it that you want to become?
What do you want to accomplish? These are the questions you have to ask yourself as you pursue your life, as you go through the obstacles and challenges you face, the battles you face in life. Otherwise, if you're not working on your dream, if you're not living your dream, you'll spend your human existence working someone else's dream. And then later on in life, in your chair days, in your old age, you'll reflect on who you could have been, what you could have done, what you were capable of, the sacrifices you should have made.
So let me bring your attention to something, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about greatness.
Great.
And we understand that greatness is not this abstract concept. It's broken down by meaningful, manageable steps. We got sacrifice. We got dreams. You gotta have a vision, baby. We got accountability. And then we're gonna tell you a story about how me and Antoine Alexander got to this place where we could talk about this pursuit of greatness. My name is Nichad Davis. This is my good brother, Antoine Alexander. And we understand that greatness is not just reserved for just a few people in society. That it's not this exoteric design that we have in life. Every single person, even you on the other side of this video, greatness is reserved for you. The question is, what are you willing to do to get there?
And make no mistake, what you see right here is greatness. We are and we embody greatness. We're here to inspire you to greatness. And we're not shying away from the responsibility. We're here to change the perception of the black male, of the minority male, of people who don't believe in themselves. We're here to change it forever. Everybody talks about when are those leaders gonna show up? When are those leaders gonna show their face? Well, guess what? Look at these faces. We're here to bring you that energy, bring you that belief, and we're not ever going to shy away from that greatness. Sacrifice.
Go.
What are you willing to give up to get what you want? To be who you want, to help the loved ones you have in your life. There are so many people in your life that you could help, that you can inspire, that will benefit from you manifesting your greatness. You mean to tell me you are so selfish that you want to hold that inside? Not us, never. You look at somebody like Frederick Douglass.
Right.
Look, if somebody's not giving you the opportunity, if somebody's not giving you the knowledge, if the system is built on breaking you mentally and psychologically and keeping you in a dormant state, guess what? I'll teach myself how to read. I'll take these shackles off of myself.
Right.
And then I'll go to freedom. Well, a lot of people wouldn't make that sacrifice, and that's exactly why they stayed on the plantation.
So let's talk about the sacrifice. Sacrifice is simple. What are you willing to give up to get something that you never had before? For me, right now, I'm a first-year law student right here at Campbell Law School. My brother just graduated from Carolina Law School, and he got his master's degree, a LLM, in 1 year. But how did that become? Because of sacrifice. That means that I'm not going to be able to watch every game that I want to watch. I'm not going to be able to go to every event that I want to go to. But I still will be dedicated to the people who I love and the things that made me who I am. But you have to give up something in order to get something that's never been done before. Me and my brother Antoine, we are chasing greatness, nothing less. Never let somebody else's mediocrity become your excellence. And that only comes by sacrifice. I'm willing to die for what I believe. Are you? That's what sacrifice is, baby.
And you hear that? I'm willing to die. To die. You never feel bad about making those sacrifices. Anybody who's trying to make you feel bad about those sacrifices is really self-conscious and envious that you're willing to make those sacrifices. So you never adjust your volume of greatness. Your greatness is always maximum volume. Everybody around you, they adjust to that.
Absolutely. Sacrifice, baby. If you don't go, you won't know. You have to sacrifice.
The dream.
Let's get it.
Your dream. You have to see it for yourself. It should be concrete. You can close your eyes. You can open your eyes and see it. You can see it like a hologram walking around with you every day. I just did something in 2016 that has never been done in my family. Society didn't expect it. They didn't predict us to be here. I just got my master's degree and my law degree. I had the dream to be the most highly educated rapper of all time. The 3-degree rapper. I needed 3 degrees. Guess what? I left the country, spent a year in Madrid, Spain, came back with my LLM. In the history of UNC School of Law, nobody has ever left for a year during law school and come back with a master's degree. And guess what? My classmates couldn't see that for me. The professors couldn't see that for me. The administrators couldn't see that for me. But I had a dream.
You talking about a dream. A lot of us sit back and we become victims of our imagination. We allow the dream to just ruminate, but we don't put any action to it. So I will tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, Antoine Alexander is not walking in greatness by accident. We walk in greatness on purpose. That's because we have a vision. Without any vision, there will be no progress, ladies and gentlemen. I'll say that again for free. Without any vision, there will be no progress. For me, I understand that in order for me to change the narrative of what it means to be a black man in America, in order for me to shift the paradigm for people in my community, for people who look like me and aspire to be something great, I have to have the vision, I have to have the dream, but I have to be willing to provoke myself into action.
And it's your dream, authentic for you. They told us we couldn't be here. They told us we wouldn't reach here. They told us we would be in prison. They told us we would drop out. They told us this was too difficult to us. They told us to abide by the rules and regulations of the game. They told us law school takes 3 years. Guess what? 2.5 years, I left with 2 degrees. We play by our rules. It's our dream. Self-assessment. What are you capable of doing? Who is it that you are destined to become? What impact can you have on the world? Millions of people that you can impact. You evaluate yourself against what you can be, what you're capable of doing. Not what people project you to be. Not what people expect you to be or don't expect you to be. Because guess what? Their predictions mean nothing. So maybe you are doing well. Maybe you're the best athlete on your team. Maybe you're the smartest person you know, the highest achieving person, the most creative person you know. But maybe you're surrounded by slouches. Maybe you're that mediocre NBA player going to the YMCA to give himself some reassurance that he's really all pro. No, you compare yourself against the greats. And this is what you see. Right here, you see Muhammad Ali and Malcolm X. Right here, you see Alexander the Great and Nichad Davis. We compare ourselves to the greats. Nothing less. Let's go.
Absolutely. My brother just said it best. You compare yourself to the greats and nothing less. As I stated before, never let somebody else's mediocrity become your excellence. But how do you achieve this excellence? Is it just by happenstance? No. Excellence is achieved by purposeful accountability. And you can only keep yourself accountable and have somebody else hold you accountable when you're willing to self-assess and you're willing to understand, you know what, I'm not where I want to be, but I need people around me to sharpen me. Iron sharpens iron. Just like Muhammad Ali sharpened Malcolm X and vice versa, that is how greatness is achieved, accountability. Well, how did me and Antoine become accountable to one another? This didn't just come tonight, ladies and gentlemen. When I first met this young man in 2010, I was a sophomore at UNC Charlotte. He was a freshman. We both had one goal. We wanted to be the best that we could ever be. We wanted to shape a new narrative. We wanted new outcomes for our lives. We had come from the bottom and we had struggled all our life, and we were tired of that. And we realized that the only way we're going to do that is if we hold ourselves to expectations that look unreachable, and if every time we see each other, we hold each other accountable. So tell them about the 4.0 story that we started.
4.0, nothing less than greatness. We told each other at the beginning of each semester, it is a requirement, obligation, that at the end of the semester, they see our names with that 4.0 on the chancellor's list. Nothing less than greatness. So every time we see each other, what's accountability? How's your studying going this week? How's your mindset this week? You know, how them hours you racking up in the library? How your workouts going this week? And another thing about Muhammad Ali and Malcolm X, when we met, we were in similar positions. Nichad had the conscience. Nichad had the information. Nichad opened my eyes to be more socially conscious, to look at the issues that are out there to oppress our minds and keep us at a minimalistic type of thinking. And guess what? I had the physical aspect. I was working in the gym doing my training thing, so I'm coming and helping him with workouts and stuff. That's accountability.
Absolutely.
Layers of intelligence. When one person has a strength and the other person has a different strength, we come together and we rise with positive energy and with accountability. And another thing, if the people around you see you deviating from your dream, see you engaging in activities that are really pulling you backwards, they never cared about you in the first place. And they likely, subconsciously, at an inner level, might actually hope you don't achieve your destiny.
But guess what's the opposite of that? when you have individuals who are infatuated with pushing you towards your purpose, when you have people who call you just to make sure that you're meeting your goals, when you express yourself and say, you know what, I am looking to be the best law student ever. I'm looking to shift the culture. I'm looking to be the greatest rapper ever, the most intelligent rapper ever, or I'm looking to be the greatest public speaker that this world has ever seen. Guess what you do? You invite accountability. So I have people that call me to say, Nichad, hey man, I saw that goal that you're working towards. I just want to make sure that you're eating the right way. I just want to make sure that you're reading the right books. I just want to make sure that you're still working out. Hey, I just want to make sure that you've been working on your craft. You know why? Because iron sharpens iron. Iron sharpens iron, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you got to do. Accountability is the only way to get to greatness, baby.
And we're going to let y'all go, but we're going to leave y'all with this. Everybody's always talking about when are those next young black leaders coming, or if we just had voices that could speak to the youth, or if we just had some leadership. Well, guess what? That day is today, and that leadership is us. Look at these faces. Look at these faces. It's not a game. We're not smoking. We're not drinking. We're just chasing greatness. You're looking at two brothers who are going to have their law degrees. You're looking at two brothers who are pushing each other to greatness physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, relationally, every single aspect of our lives. All these young black men, all these minorities, all these young black women, minority women, look at us. Yes, it's a big responsibility, but guess what? We take this so serious.
That's right.
We don't shy away from greatness, and we don't shy away from that responsibility. You know why we can do that? Because we actually live what we're telling you right now. So embrace that positive energy, embrace that force of nature that we bringing you with, and stay tuned for the next episode. And strong mind, strong body, man.
Strong mind, strong body, building better brothers. We have a whole lot of stuff we can't wait to share with the world. Tune in for our next time, ladies and gentlemen. Salute.
Salute.